declared war on American energy when he shut down the Keystone XL pipeline. Today, we begin the process to lower energy costs. This is the first stroke of what I hope are many bills to come forward to get energy costs under control for the American people. Let's go back over the past couple years of this Congress and what President Biden did. They passed things like the so-called Inflation Reduction Act. They passed a bill called the Infrastructure Bill. What were those bills really, and some of the others from the last Congress? They were the Green New Deal. And you, the American public, you know now what the Green New Deal will do to you. Let's talk about my district a little bit. Propane, which is a primary heating source for many of us in northern Wisconsin, we paid 80 cents a gallon in the summer of 2020 to fill our tanks. We paid $2 a gallon, 2.5 times as much to heat your home just a couple years after the previous administration has left office. Think about the Ford Motor Company, iconic company here in America, lost $2 billion on their electric vehicle segment of their business. I can tell you, contractors, loggers, farmers, they're not going to drive a Ford Lightning in northern Wisconsin when it's 25 below because it does not work. I think about Vilas County, where they were going to apply to repair a road under the infrastructure bill. $1.5 million using federal money. Talk to a local contractor. Without the federal permitting requirements, they could build it for half of that, $750,000. One of the key provisions to this is the reform to NEPA. It does not change environmental standards. It just makes it easier to get projects done. It is time to reduce that red tape here in America, on American people, on American job creators. What is this all about at the end of the day? This is about whether you choose America or you choose communist China. Is this going to be a 21st century of the American people, just like the 20th century? One of the greatest centuries the people of this world have ever seen, when a country that was founded on liberty, freedom, and opportunity was ascendant. We stood astride the world. Are we going to do that in the 21st century? Bills.
Oh no, friends. This is bad news. Lawmakers in the House of Representatives are pushing to make it more difficult for people to receive monthly benefits. And if this bill is signed into law, millions of Americans may soon lose their benefits. This will drastically increase the number of Americans facing food insecurity. My dearest friends, please make sure that you watch until the end of this video for all the information that you need to know. Also, I will be giving away several Walmart gift cards this coming Friday. If you would like to enter these weekly giveaways, all you have to do, friends, is click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, my friends, the greater your chances of winning the giveaways. So the House of Representatives has already passed a bill that would cut spending. But this comes at the cost of expanding work requirements for SNAP benefits. It is a program that helps nearly 43 million Americans buy groceries. The House bill calls for this policy to apply to adults as old as 55, while today this policy only applies to adults under age 50. Some Democrats, in contrast, are seeking to eliminate work requirements altogether. The bill passed by a 217 to 215 vote, with all but 4 Republicans in favor and every Democrat opposed. Tied to a standoff over raising the debt ceiling, the bill would also make Medicaid contingent on work requirements for some eligible Americans, but it is not clear whether that's possible, since a federal court has struck down similar measures enacted in some states. Since the Clinton administration, the government has required that at least some people who are receiving SNAP benefits do paid work, get job training, or volunteer, or otherwise they cannot continue receiving benefits. Those requirements were paused in 2020 because of the crisis. They are set to return in July 2023, regardless of the faith of the House bill. Under the proposed plan, adults with SNAP benefits who are subject to work requirements must document at least 80 hours per month of paid work, job training, or volunteering. Otherwise, they can only receive benefits for only 3 months within a 3-year period. But before the crisis, those rules applied to most so-called able-bodied adults without children who were under the age of 50. And that policy will again apply in July. And that policy will again be effective in July. The U.S. Department of Agriculture pays for SNAP and splits the cost of administering the program with states and territories. Each state operates a program, determines who is eligible, and sets the schedule. The application process also depends on the state where you apply. Virginia, like many other states, suspended work requirements for several years, beginning in the Great Recession. During this period, adults could enroll in the program and continue to receive benefits regardless of their employment status. In October 2013, Virginia reinstated work requirements, and they remained in effect in most counties for several years. In those areas, adults under the age of 50 without any dependents who were considered able to work needed to either satisfy work requirements or receive an additional exemption to keep their SNAP benefits, while similar adults over the age of 50 did not. Experts found that overall work requirements did not increase employment or earnings 18 months after the reinstatement. But experts did find that work requirements dramatically reduced the number of people who are enrolled in SNAP. But experts did find that work requirements dramatically reduced the number of people enrolled in the SNAP program. Adults kicked out of SNAP because of work requirements typically stand to lose $189 in benefits per month. So, dear friends, what are your thoughts about work requirements to receive SNAP benefits? Please let me know what your thoughts are in the comments section below. Statistically, both the cost of eating at home and eating out are rising above historical averages. According to the U.S. Department of Agriculture, food at home prices are predicted to increase by 6.6% in 2023, while food away from home is forecasted to increase by 8.2%. While increasing prices can make shopping harder, budgeting can go a long way in helping keep your wallet in check. Whether putting aside a certain amount of money weekly for groceries or saving half of their monthly budget for essentials, Americans budget their cash in multiple ways. Still, some advocates and economists warn that finances of many low-income Americans are in perilous shape, even as the country moves beyond the crisis. In a recent survey Bankrate published, 39% of U.S. adults reported having less savings than last year, and 10% who had no emergency savings last year still have none this year. As financial buffers dwindled, the SNAP enhancements have provided a crucial cushion for millions of Americans. Well, my magnificent and most marvelous friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for this Wednesday. Thank you, dearest friends, for being here and for being part of this community. To say thank you and to show my appreciation, I will be announcing several winners this coming Friday for the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you would like to enter the weekly giveaway, friends, all you have to do is click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, dear friends, the greater your chances of winning these weekly giveaways. Thank you and have a wonderful and very blessed week.